Hey, yo, Q, you want a piece of this? Hey, yo, Q, you want a piece of this? Hey, yo, Q, you want a piece of this?
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Here are the starters for the Sophmores.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Pass to Warren. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the rookies. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Right wing. Here's the three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Inside. And it's Warren with the jam.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
It's been a slow start here for the rookies. It's a 5-point game.
I love this event so much because it combines the week. And the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, This has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fame.
Trains the three-pointer.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Five to shoot. Fires it up. Swin pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Second shot opportunity, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And now the first timeout called here for the rookies.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Stolen. Going inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
That one drops for him.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Here's Solomon. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. The Sophmores need to get off a shot. Launches a 3. Swing pulls it in. The rookies have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Sophomores making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Solomon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
To the paint. Here's Slim. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And it's blocked.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Solomon. From down in the low post, it goes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The rookies call timeout. De La Cruz, the pass to Slim. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And it's the Sophmores with the rebound.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Solomon with the bucket. And now a 7-point sophomore lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
They set the pick. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. He has 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
To the left wing. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Solomon with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now an 11-point sophomore lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From the high post. Stymied again with that miss. A subpar 2 for 10 for him.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Oh, that's blocked. And he lobs it up towards the rim.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful.
I tell you what, if you got a few more goals in him, this lead will really start cranking.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Are you sure about that?
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Over to the wing. Stewart against Gibson. Puts it up. Solomon with the rebound. Solomon's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
One shot.
Why? Why?
1:07 left in the first. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the rookies. Outside Gibson. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Are you sure about that?
It's about being smart right now.
Stewart with the bounce pass. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Gibson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
.12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Stewart. Over Gibson. And Stewart gets it to go. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Sophmores out front, up by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And for the Sophmores, they've got Warren, and it's Jenkins in at the power forward. And the shot by Warren, no good. And for the rookies, down low, and he jams it with authority.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Pass to Solomon. Now, here's Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Gibson against Stewart. Gibson down low. Solomon with the rebound. Solomon's got 6 rebounds in the game. They set the pick. off with the layup.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Right side Gibson. And it's blocked.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And the Sophmores with possession here. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And Jenkins kicks to Warren. Fires for three. Sinks the triple. Warren's got 8 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
The three. That's tipped. Dives for it.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Stewart up top. Defended by Gibson. Jenkins the pass to Solomon. Just 5 on the clock. Stewart kicks to Jenkins. Here's Solomon. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Are you sure about that?
Timeout.
Are you sure about that?
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The rookies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. But the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Warren, that's for 2. Rebound, rookies.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
It's tipped. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Warren's got the lead up to 12 now for the Sophmores.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Outside Gibson. 5 on the clock. For three. And it's the Sophmores with the rebound. Solomon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Warren. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here is Slim. And he comes up with the deuce.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
This one for three. Rebounded by the rookies.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Pass to Warren. Shoots the three. Slim pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here is Gibson. Looking to get back on track here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The rookies have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Warren with the ball. He's got 11. The tray. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Over to the left wing. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 11.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
The Sophmores making a switch here. De La Cruz, the pass to Mercer. A 3 ball. Sophmores grab the miss. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the rookies. Slim's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. It's picked off. Pass to Solomon. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The rookie's making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Sophmores with the ball. 10-point lead. Throws it up high. It's tipped.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Rookies with the ball. Here is Slim. There's the 3. Sophmores grab the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Solomon. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He lobs it up.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Knocked loose. Now here's Gibson. Defense right on him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gibson's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Timeout.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. the Sophmores with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Three-pointer. Rebound, rookies. Slim's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Mercer. And the 3 off target. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Warren against Gibson. Out to the right wing. Good on the triple. He has 7.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
From 10 feet out, does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Inside. Mercer passes to Gibson. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Sophmores shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Gibson. 8 points for him. Offensive rebound.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Sophmores lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
So in the game for the Sophmores. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And the shot goes down. He's got 13.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Fires top of the key. Rebound, rookies. De La Cruz. He's covered by Warren. Here is Slim. To the inside. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. A three from Warren. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
De La Cruz. He's covered by Warren. He had a nice open look right there. 19 points in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
From deep. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got 9 rebounds now tonight. De La Cruz. He's covered by Warren. Here's Mercer. Misses off the right iron.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Warren. To the paint. Fades back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
The rookies called timeout. Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Slim. Inside, De La Cruz. That shot no good. Nice D from Warren. To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 7-point sophomore lead. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by the Sophmores. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounds is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Plenty of space. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Can they get it? Misses the layup. And the wide-open shot from Warren hits the three-point bomb. Warren's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Sophmores. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
From downtown, and the three ball is good. 22 points for him.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
From past the arc, hits it from three-point range. Warren's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
De La Cruz. He's covered by Warren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Sophmores with it. A 12-point game. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Warren's got 25 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Launches it. The offensive rebound. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Puts it up from 7, and that one is good. He has 6.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
De La Cruz. He's covered by Warren. De La Cruz, the pass to Mercer. Just 4 to shoot. Well, rookies need to get a shot off here. No good from the wing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Sophmores making a switch here. And here is Gibson. He's got 8. From outside the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Down low.
Oh, man!
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
from deep. Sophmores grab the miss. Here's Solomon. 8 points for him. Outside Warren. Here's the screen. Oh, good with the triple. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Outside Warren. Over Gibson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Warren's got 27.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Mercer. Solomon with the rebound. Pass to Warren. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. He's covered by Warren. Sophmores grab the miss. Solomon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Kozlov defended by Gibson. There's the pick. From the top of the key. Rebound, rookies. 1:11 left in the third. To the wing on the left. Baseline J on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Sophmores on offense. They lead by 17. Pass to Solomon. Kozlov defended by Gibson. Chipped away. Mercer, guarded by Stewart. Here's Mercer. It's hauled in by Stewart. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And here's the fast break. Swatted away. Mercer passes to Gibson. Connects from three-point range. Gibson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now, here's Warren. 27 points for him. 4 seconds left. It's deflected. They retain possession. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Sophmores up by 16. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
And for the Sophmores. Here's Solomon to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Left side, Gibson. From 15 feet away, rebound by Sophmores. Here's Solomon. to the middle. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Pass to Gibson. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
On the clock.
Oh, man.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. And so it's the Sophmores with it. The rookie's making a switch here. Here are the rookies. They trail by 18. Dela Cruz, the pass to Gibson, to the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. The shot will not fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Inside, and he dunks it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
From the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Throws it up high. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
he's good on the second. Now the rookies with it. The 19-foot shot. That shot is off. Pass to Solomon. And here's Warren for three. Rebounded by the rookies. There's a screen to the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players, so I think it's a good thing overall.
No good from Gibson.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the left side wing. Pass to Warren. Fires the three. The three-pointer's right on target. Warren's got 30 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Driving to the basket.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group in here for the Sophmores. He doesn't get the second one. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
And Jenkins kicks to Stewart. Here's Solomon. No good on the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the paint. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Now Stewart. Out to the wing. To the middle. Baseline try, and he hits the jump shot.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And the Sophmores with possession here. Pass to Solomon. Now here's Stewart. Defense is right there. Here's Solomon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kozlov. It's good from long range.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Puts it up from 17. Stewart misses. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
There's the pick. Takes a three. Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Down low, intercepted. One-on-one fast break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's the Sophmores. They have a 19-point lead. Inside, it's tipped. They get a hand on it. It's blocked. Tries to keep it alive. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
.151 left in the game. Here's Mercer, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stewart. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Some rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
To the paint.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now a timeout called by the Sophmores. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the rookies with new faces on the floor. And the Sophmores with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Kozlov, defended by Gibson. Here's Solomon. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Solomon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Cortez. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Pass to Stewart. Here's Solomon. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Gibson.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And so the Sophmores take this one by a big margin.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Thank you.